Hello, everybody. Well, to my surprise, last night when I put up the poll to see what we would be doing for our next 7-day grind video, you guys chose Moose. I did not expect Moose to win, not gonna lie. I thought for sure Whitetail was gonna win, but Moose ended up winning by, I think, 60% of votes, which is crazy. You guys really wanted to see some Moose, so that's what we're doing. Anyway, A-Rod, thank you for the 5 months, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. How is everybody in the chat doing? Hopefully you're all doing phenomenal today. And hopefully we get some trophies today. Let me fiddle around with the Streamlabs a little bit. There we go. So, we are not off to a good start on the grind, I can tell you that. I started doing the grind last night, obviously, because of the poll. And, I've seen 4 level 5s so far. Literally, like, within 5 runs, I had 4 level 5s. All of them trolled except one. So, yeah, that's how my moose hunting has been the last day. We're not off to a great start, but hopefully we can pick the pace up today. Hopefully we can pick it up and get ourselves a crazy moose trophy. I'm doing good, Logan. I'm doing good. Having a lot of fun as always. Hopefully you guys liked the video that I posted today. We did a little bit of Way of the Hunter because they had a new DLC out. And we got to take a look at the brand new albino chamois in Way of the Hunter. How many kills? 187. Yeah, pretty much, A-Rod. That's all there is to it. What is the worst troll I've ever had? Oh gosh, it's got to be a whitetail. I had a level 3 whitetail that scored like 229 or 228 or 226, something like that. I know it was in the 220s, which is by far the worst troll I've ever had. I did not expect it to score that low. It was crazy. I'm the worst troll? You are indeed, Chip. That is such a true statement, Chip. How you doing, dude? Hopefully you're doing good. My HM moose suck. Mine too, man. Mine too. Moose are not easy to herd manage. They're one of the few species where even iBuy is like, oh yeah, if you can get it to where you're getting a diamond every 30 kills, then you're doing good. Moose are tough, man. They're super tough. I would argue that they're tougher to herd manage than bears are. Bears are more annoying overall because of the nighttime hunting and the fact they're all solos, but moose take longer to herd manage. Just because they're so spread out, there's so many solos, there's so many moose in general compared to bears that it's just rough. Do I like the Vibrant 22? Yes, I love it. I use that as my main 22 for most of the time. Kind of depends on the day, though. I use all the 22s. But I do like the Virand. Come on, stop moving. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the cooperation. Oh, nice, Chip. Nice. Good to see we got you back into Angler, at least until Survival Ascended releases. Oh, yeah, obviously, A-Rod. Definitely. Hey, Deer Slayer, you have not missed much at all. We just started. Just got the first few moose on the ground. Can I upload bird grinding? Potentially some bird hunting in the future. I do have a fox video coming up, which is quite different from what we normally do. You guys may have seen that post I put up as well, where I was like, guys, I'm grinding fox on New England. Somebody help me. I've lost it. But not gonna lie, it's actually been kind of fun. I actually kind of enjoyed it. But it's definitely something I'll be doing from time to time. You think I'll get a spruce typical? I would actually not be mad at that. That would not be too bad of a combination to get. Typical rack's my favorite. I feel like it fits the spruce pretty well because of the color. I wouldn't mind that. Now, my least favorite thing about moose is when you miss the heart shot and they zigzag as you're trying to shoot them. Let's hope we don't get a lot of that today, but we probably will. I'm not even gonna try and claim that one. He'll die, but it's gonna be a long time because I messed up all the shots. You think I'll get a speckled quad? Now, I don't really like the quad paddle, but if it's got the speckled fur, I wouldn't mind it just because I don't have a speckled yet. So I'd actually be okay with that just because of the speckled fur. Gonna get a glitched common quad. Don't you dare speak that into existence. I will cry. You will see a grown man cry if I get a common quad paddle somehow after they're not a thing anymore. Oh my gosh. We missed the hard shot. No. Right now to wait 10 years for it to die. This is the only thing I dislike about moose grinding. It's literally like the only thing is how long they take to die if you miss the heart. If they died a little bit faster, then I would not mind it at all. Honestly, you know what I think needs to happen? They need to nerf moose a little bit in terms of their strength. There's no reason why we should be able to get a double lung shot on a moose with the 44 Magnum, but a 300 and 338 can't double lung them. There's no reason that that should be a thing. They need to either buff the 300 and 338's pen, or make the moose a little bit less tanky. Spruce Spider Rack, I wouldn't mind that either, because that's another combo I don't have. Hello there. Any tips for leveling up handgun score? Use handguns as much as you can. That's really the big thing. But that's probably pretty obvious. I would say just carry it with you on all your hunts, and if you get a chance to use it, use it. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that you seek out all the time, but if you just have a handgun on you at all times, then it shouldn't be too tough. And like, you can, if you've got the 22 handgun, if you've got the weapon pack that includes that, that's probably going to be your easiest way to get handgun score, because you can just use that handgun anytime you find a rabbit or a bird that is really, really close. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea too, A-Rod. Just run around with the Glock and hipfire everything. True. True. Because the Glock is insane. Super rapid firing. Yeah, 243 handgun's also a great way because it has a lot of range to it. Just slap a scope on that 243 handgun and start taking out stuff like axis deer, blacktail deer, things like that. Anything that it can take. I'm assuming if it's a 253 scoring Fallow Great One, that's probably a blade rack, right? That would have to be blade rack. In that case, yes, that's a normal score for a Great One with the blade rack. Also, guys, I think that if I end up getting a Great One Moose to spawn, I think I'm going to stack it, because I want to get a moose and a whitetail on the map at the same time. So if we get a Great One Moose to spawn, I think I'm going to leave it, switch my setup around to go to whitetail, and try to get a whitetail on the map as well. Because I feel like that could be kind of crazy. Could you imagine how wild that video would be? I killed a Great One Moose and whitetail in a row. I killed them both at the same time. That would be such a crazy thing to be able to do. Moose, whitetail, and bear, imagine. Oof. As awesome as that would be, and as much as I'd love to do it, I could not bring myself to grind bears on Leighton. I could not bring myself to do that, man. How do you handle solo drink zones on a fallow grind? Really all you can do is just follow them. I would recommend managing them down as fast as you can. Hunt those solos first. Try to herd manage them down. Unfortunately, there's really not too much you can do except chase them around when they move. Yes, Trophy Hunter, I did. But I've got a screenshot of it, so I can easily just, like, toss it up whenever I want. I got the screenshot to reference, so I'll know exactly where to put everything. So, yeah, we still have our whitetail, like, super managed. It's just a matter of swapping the tents and tripods over to whitetail areas. Another moosey. Come on, little guy. Got my great one fallow last week. Nice plan. That's awesome. Congrats on your great one. Yes, we are herd managing the moose, but not like super crazy herd management because it's really tough to manage moose. I'd say normally I try to get my grinds for herd management to be like 70% low levels. I'm probably at like 50 or 60%. So it's nowhere near what my normal herd management grinds would be. That's just because moose would take so long to get it to that point with all the solos that you got to chase around. So I just went with as good as I could get it to a point where I'm satisfied with the results. And we've been doing okay so far. We've had both of our latent Great One Moose show up sub 500 kills, so can't complain. Can't complain at all. Me? Nothing else there? Okay. Guess not. Yeah, Mr. Call the Wild, you didn't miss much at all. They'll bite pretty much any lure, Dirt Ripper. Try like a size 3 or 4 popper. That'll work pretty good. Even a size 5 or 6 popper. Like, just try the different popper sizes. Should work pretty good. How was that 3 not vitally hit? Looked perfect. Hopefully he'll die, but he probably won't. Grinding nothing but bear for a week. Oof. I wish you luck. I wish you luck. Really? Okay, guys, so I want to ask you all a question. Is it just me, or are moose one of the more aggravating species to hunt? In terms of great ones, like out of all the great one species, are moose the most aggravating for you guys as well? Because it annoys me so much. The fact that they move around so weird. Like they rarely will like stay still in the position you need them to get that hard shot, and when they're running, they like stop and then run away, then stop, then run away, and they do it in the most like random and wonky fashion possible. And if you miss the hard shot, they run for like 200 or 300 meters. I don't know, there's just something aggravating about it to me. Oh, looks like I'm not alone. Looks like I'm not alone. Looks like a lot of you are saying the same thing. So I'm glad that I'm just not easily irritated, I guess. I guess they're a little aggravating for everybody. Like, I have a lot of trouble with bears, right? In terms of my luck with them. But I can at least say for the bears, they're easy to shoot. Like, they're really easy to hunt. You just take the 300 or the 338, double lung them, and those bears die pretty much instantly. But with Moose, you're not perfectly accurate with those hard shots. Good luck having a fast grind. Get gooder is the correct answer indeed, A-Rod. Yeah, they're definitely challenging, Andrew. Though, I think because they're challenging like that, I do think that that does add to the experience when you get a Great One Moose. It definitely makes it feel really good to see a Great One Moose because of how annoying they are to hunt. Oh, definitely, Andrew, definitely. The second kill is always the toughest with Moose. It makes me consider only shooting one per zone. Hopefully you'll get it pretty quickly, Audra. I don't really watch any other Call of the Wild content, Trophy Hunter. I don't really watch Call of the Wild videos, believe it or not. I'm typically so busy making them myself that I don't have the time to really consume much content in Call of the Wild. And to be honest, I don't really want to watch Call of the Wild content because I see so much Call of the Wild stuff all day from playing the game and recording the videos and streaming and editing the videos. Like, by the time I'm done with all that, I'm just Call of the Wilded out. Appreciate that, Lucario. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Can you try to hunt moose? We're literally hunting moose right now. Unless I'm just like looking at some weird fallow deer. Okay, nothing there. Assuming we spooked them when we fast traveled. Best great one to start with? Probably fallow deer if you're on Tiabaroa. Fallow deer on Tiabaroa is like the easiest grind in the game. It is definitely the easiest one to start with. Nothing's here. Did I main menu? Yeah, no tracks on the map. So I must have main menued. I guess we're just getting unlucky with the moose. They're being weird. There we go. This zone had only one moose last time, so good to see that we got a male here again. You should grind deer and you're my favorite YouTuber? Well, thank you, first of all. And we'll be grinding some fallow deer later today. Later in the stream, we will hunt some fallow. And then I have decided that for this next week, guys, after I do this week of moose hunting for the video, the next video I'm going to do is going to be a week of whitetail hunting. Because the only two that we have not done is whitetail and red deer for the series. And we just got our Great One red deer. So I want to do whitetail for the next 7-day video. I feel like there's a pretty high chance we would get a whitetail Great One in a week. We have had ridiculous luck with whitetail in the past. I don't think we've had a single grind over 2,500 kills. So I have no doubt that I could get it for the video. Unless we suddenly get the longest grind of all time. Which I suppose could happen. We can hope not, though. Come on, buddy. Didn't quite get the heart. He's going down, though. Whenever I get the, like, feeling to do it, Lucario. I just really haven't been into the whole 60-minute trophy challenge recently. I guess it's kind of just because multiplayer servers are pretty trash right now. Most of the multiplayer servers are pretty bad. Whether it's cheaters or getting disconnected, kicked from servers, like... multiplayer's just been rough in Call of the Wild as of the last few months. To be honest, the last year or so, it's been pretty rough. Makes it tough to do a series like that is based on hunting and multiplayer. I've been good, Shadow. I've been good. Hopefully you have too. The 52nd Great One was a red deer. There will be a video on it in a couple of days. This zone is missing 2. There is so many empty zones this run. What's up with that, man? It's like the moose are scared. They're scared to come out because I've been shooting so many of them. Yeah, I don't get it either, Ronnie. Makes no sense to me. Like, the whole purpose of the game is the trophies that you achieve and, like, having fun hunting. So, I don't understand why anybody would cheat in the game to get the stuff they want. It just makes no sense. Takes away the whole, like, reason that people play the game a lot. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the whole reason I play this game, and the whole reason I still enjoy it to this day, is because of all the crazy trophies that are really, really rare. Like, if I could just have all of them with the click of a button, I would lose interest in this game so quickly. It's the grind that keeps me interested. Not knowing how long it's going to be. Not knowing what size the rack is going to be when I get it. I kind of know. I just couldn't see anybody actually enjoying cheating in this game. Makes no sense, but a lot of things in life don't make sense, so it is what it is. Oh, they probably do, A-Rod. Exactly, Casey, exactly. When you actually, like, dedicate some time and effort into grinding, or even just hunting in general, and then finally have, like, a crazy trophy show up, the feeling is so amazing. I just couldn't imagine, like, playing in a way that takes that away. Come on, buddy. Just die. These moose be tanking shots. Yeah, pretty much, A-Rod. They love jumping in front of their males. Yeah, that's the worst part, is the people that do it in public lobbies. Definitely the worst. Well, that was 265. That was big. That was a thick moose. Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere, Astro. And everybody's got their own way of playing the game, you know? Personally, I don't think anybody, like, genuinely sucks at the game. I think just everybody's got different ways they enjoy playing. Everybody's got a different, like, level of time they've spent in the game, which will depict on, like, how much you know about the game. I don't think there is such thing as being bad at Call of the Wild. There's just people that have more time spent in the game. And therefore know more about it. As long as you're having fun, then you're doing good. Exactly, Nate. All right, you silly moose. I mean, silly goose. Oh, you silly goose. Take that heart shot and respawn a great one for me. aim can be bad, though. True. I have proven that. I have proven that you can have bad aim in this game. Anything good yet? No, but we've only killed, like, maybe 25 moose, so... We're still early in the day. To make a video of all your great ones? That's a lot of great ones to put into one video. I don't know if I'd be up for the challenge of making a project like that. That would be so much editing. And it'd be such a long video as well. Well, Zachy, you'll be happy to hear that I'm hunting gray fox on New England for a video that will probably come out tomorrow. And I was enjoying it. Crazy to think about. Scarecrow enjoyed a New England grind. Oh, man. I've lost it, guys. I've officially lost it. What fur do I want to get? I'd love to get a fabled birch. It's my favorite fur type in the entire game for the moose. Once again, this herd's not here. That's 2 runs in a row this herd isn't here. Even after time resets. Does that mean we got a great one, maybe? Probably not. We're really early in the grind, so I doubt it. But we can hope. Obviously means 3 great ones on the map. I wish. That'd be great. Is it possible the herd moved? No, I didn't get enough hunting pressure to delete the zone, and I didn't kill more than 2. So, should be no reason for them to move. And if they did, then that was a bug in the game for sure. How many kills in? 212. This is another herd that was gone last run. Let's see if it's still gone. No, they're back. With a pretty big 4 in there as well. Yeah, not a bad 4. Well, he's dead, but he's running a long ways. I've had 5 or 6 good zones and moose just completely disappear for no reason. Was it possible that there was a bunch of solos in one zone and that's why? Because I've had that happen before. Okay, we started here. Yeah, we started there. Yeah, like I've said before, Braden, I use both scopes depending on the situation. For moose, I need that extra zoom to make sure I hit hard shots. It's just a lot easier with the Argus to hit the hard shots for me. It's very situational which scope I use. He turned the opposite of where I thought he would. Oh well. Oh, stop floating! A little silly. Least favorite great one to grind and why? There's two, to be honest. There's two that I dislike grinding for different reasons. I dislike grinding moose because they're annoying to kill. And I dislike grinding bears because my luck with them is awful and they're in the nighttime. So it's kind of a tie for different reasons. Like, I think the moose great one's the prettiest great one in the game. I absolutely love them, but they are very annoying to hunt. They're very annoying to hunt. Oh, gosh. We fast traveled too close to the zone. You should be dead over there. Should be. Don't like hunting them either, but here I am starting a moose grind. Hey, I'm in the same boat, man. I like the look of the Great One Moose so much, I'm willing to endure the pain of grinding moose. Jonathan Cena, thank you so much for the gifted membership, dude. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing great. Congrats to Zachy getting the gifted. Holy. Because the 338 fires slower and has more bullet drop, Matthew, which is not good when you're going for hard shots. You need it to be as flat shooting as possible. So the 300 is definitely better for moose. Just because of that one reason, being able to hit those hard shots more reliably. And also the faster fire rate helps a lot when you're going for like a second moose kill, trying to shoot it before it runs. Nah, the 338 definitely does not fire faster. Splinter did a test on it when it released, and it takes longer to get another round into the chamber. Like, the bolt has a longer animation. It's most notable, it's like most noticeable whenever you have all the perks that make it fire quicker. Which one is it? Yeah, right here. Muscle memory. It's most noticeable when you have muscle memory level 2. Because it helps you ready up the shots quicker. And so that's when it's super noticeable. Missed the heart there. Hit that dude 4 times. Drop already. Appreciate it, Kenneth. You don't gotta spam, though, dude. You don't gotta spam. There's 266 people in here, and I'm also shooting moose at the same time. I cannot possibly see your message within 5 seconds of you posting it. I hadn't even seen your first message by the time you had put the same one 3 more times. I'm only one person. I'm trying, man. No, it's fine. I'm just messing with you. There's our moose. Finally, they're back. 2 runs later. Here they are. Yes, we got the double heart shot. Let's go. Nothing more satisfying, dude. Nothing more satisfying. Do better, Crow. Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. I guess I do need to do better. Yeah, no great one in that zone. I was hoping that the fact that they were so late meant there'd be something good, but nope. We're off to a rough start in this grind. So, we already had 2 diamonds and 124 kills before I started this week's 7-day grind video for moose. We're 221 kills with 3 diamonds. That is really bad for herd management. That is really, really bad. And I think it's because I had like 4 trolls yesterday. 3 or 4 trolls yesterday. And 2 of them were almost diamond. They were like a point off. And I also had a level 4 that was like 1 point off. So like if those had made it, we'd be looking really good. But we've been getting really unlucky with the RNG. Been rough. Hopefully we can pick up the pace though. That's what I'm saying, Zachy. I'm getting super unlucky right now. Don't you dare float. Nice, Kenneth. Nice. Good thing Layton has about 4 outposts that are close to multiple drink zones. Oh, yeah. Layton is a great map for grinding. Like, you could totally grind this lake for whitetail with just this outpost if you really wanted to. Because, I mean, I have so many zones around here for whitetail and for moose. Yeah, you could totally do a Layton grind without tents. It'd still be tough, but it'd be easier than some of the other maps. Will I do a 150k subspecial? I don't know. I've never been one to do like crazy milestone stuff. Aside from like a long stream. I'll probably try to do like a 12-hour stream, but we'll see. I can't promise that. As you guys know, dad stuff, but I can maybe attempt to do a 12-hour for 150. Yeah, it definitely is tough to grind without tents. It is. It's tough, but it's definitely doable. It just takes a little bit longer. $205. Did you miss anything? No, you did not, Pirate. We have had literally nothing special show up. This grind has been rough. It's been a rough grind. And still no diamond in this zone. Add Lady Legend to the game? I'm doing a grind right now. I don't really grind in multiplayer. And Lady's got her own stuff to do. I can't just like instantly start a collab with somebody. That's something that takes usually weeks of planning to find like the right time that works for both people. I don't think I saw it, Zachy, but I think I heard about it. If I were to grind whitetail 1 hour a day, how long do you think it would take me to get a great one? 1 hour a day. Probably a couple of months. I guess it depends on how many kills you get per hour. That's the thing that really matters, is how many kills you get per hour. That's what would really determine how much you're able to get done in 1 hour per day. How many diamonds have I shot? Apparently not enough to get you to stop spamming. Especially after I told you to stop spamming earlier. Then I see the same message again, repeated. What are you doing, Kenneth? You just gotta type it once, man. You just gotta type it once. I can only look at so many messages at once, man. It takes me a couple seconds to shoot the moose and look at the chat. Who would have thought it's really tough to line up a heart shot and read chat at the same time? There we go. Oof. Tough. Tough picks. Is 53 diamonds and 4,078 kills good with HM? No, that's really low with HM. That's very low with herd management. With HM, like, if you've done herd management properly, you should be getting a diamond every, like, 15 to 30 kills. If it's lower than that, that means you haven't managed down enough of your map. I feel you don't see it. Okay. Take a second to look at the chat, Kenneth. Take a second to look at the chat and look how many messages have popped up since you typed that. Do you really think I can read every single one of those messages and see every single one of them before they're off the screen? It's impossible. I only get to read like maybe 5 to 10% of the messages. Because I'm not just reading chat, I'm also grinding moose. Which means half the time I'm not looking at the chat, I'm looking at the moose. Like right now while I'm looking at this moose, I'm not looking at the chat because if I look at the chat while I'm trying to shoot a moose, I'm going to miss the heart shot, and even then I missed it. But you get what I mean. If all I did was look at the chat, I wouldn't get to actually play the game for you guys, which is the whole reason you watch the streams, is to see me play Call of the Wild. You don't respond him, you should know that. Yeah, apparently. It's like whenever I go to a main menu, right? Or not a main menu, but a load screen. Like right now, this is when I look at the chat. And then I've got about like 5 to 10 seconds to pick out a message or two and read them. Appreciate it, Drawn. Hope you're doing good. Favorite Spruce, great one. Moose last week? Nice, dude. Nice. Love to see it. There's one male here? Yeah. Good enough. Counted 5. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even count. Only human after all? Exactly. I can only do so much. Well, that guy's tiny. We gotta shoot him, though, because he's in our main zone. Man, I wish Moose cooperated a little bit more and that the solos weren't so random as to, like, where they go. Then I'd be able to manage them down a little bit better, but feels bad, man. I hate the 50% tax being broke all the time. What do you mean by that? Not sure what you mean by that, Lakeside. I think a great one moose on New England was almost worth the 5.7k kills. Yeah, almost is the key word there, Zachy. Oh, man. Nice little dash boy. Are you telling me you're not actually a scarecrow? I apparently not, no. Apparently I'm not a scarecrow. Come on, Mr. Moose. Boop. Got him. Well, Cyclops, considering that's the first message I've seen you put in chat today, that answers your question. 216. Got 2 rares 2 days apart. Nice, Ghost. That's awesome, man. How many kills am I at? 231. There's a 3 over there. Got an albino and a Mela today? Nice, Ivy. That's awesome. Why don't I show my face? Ah, because I hate using face cam. That's why. There's less pressure when you're not using it. Because when you add a face cam to the mix in a stream, then you got to make sure you're looking presentable every single time you stream. You got to make sure you don't make any weird faces. You got to make sure that you don't do anything on camera you don't want people to see. You got to make sure that none of your, like, personal life stuff accidentally gets on camera. I'm very big on my privacy. So, like, I don't want my daughter on the internet. I don't want any of my personal information out there at all. And all that becomes a risk when you have a face cam. And also, as someone with major anxiety, having a camera on me all day does not help with that at all. Sure, like, it'd probably be easier to grow a channel with a face cam, because then people get, like, the experience of seeing my facial expressions whenever we are grinding and stuff like that, but it's not for me. Just not for me. Right, Astro? Man. No, I don't get nervous when I stream, Ronnie. Because I don't use a face cam. I'd get more nervous if I used a face cam, but no, I don't get nervous. I've done it for so long at this point that it's just like, it's just normal. This is just a normal day for me. On little Moosey. That's the good shot. Ma'am, step aside. You don't want to do this. Trust me. You don't want to be in front of there when this gun goes off. Ah! He dodged that. He didn't spook though. We're good. That was a roller coaster of emotions. That was crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Drawn. What just happened there? Yes, we did get Great One 52. We got the Emerald Coast Great One Red Deer. Finally. There'll be a video on that in, like, probably 2 days. Because I got a video that's going out tomorrow for some fox hunting, and then the day after, there should be a video on that Great One Red Deer. I still just can't believe we got it. I can't believe we actually completed that grind. That was such a crazy moment. No, Zachy, no. No. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah, they're not here. They're not here. Hoping that this game will come to Switch, but I don't think they can. Yeah, I think that'd be a very tall task to do alongside the stuff that they're already doing with the game. It would be tough. Thing is, I just didn't like it, Zachy. I mean, I don't even like hunting moose on Yukon or Rev anymore. And they're a lot easier than New England. Yes, Mr. R, right there. Old Big Rig. Old Big Rig Nate. Yukon Moose. Oof. Yeah, Yukon Moose would be one of the toughest grinds in the game. That would be tough. And Caitlin's actually gonna do a Yukon Moose grind, so I feel bad for her. Hopefully she ends up actually successfully getting that Great One Moose off of Yukon, because that's a tough grind. That is a tough grind to do. Yeah, that is hilarious, Caitlin. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we were talking about Yukon Moose. Everybody, well, not everybody, but Zachy was talking about New England Moose, and then we started talking about Yukon Moose. And I was like, well, Caitlin's gonna do a New England Moose grind, so good luck. How many kills? 235. 235, hoping for that big male to show himself. The 100th like, holy. You tell me we already have 100 likes on the stream? That's crazy. That is crazy. We're only like 53 minutes into the stream. That's wild. You guys are insane. In the best way possible. Also, we're doing pretty good. 50 moose in 53 minutes. Which means it's probably about 50 moose in 50 minutes, actually, because we started shooting them like 3 minutes in. That isn't too bad. It'd be better if I would heart shot every single time, but as you see, I do miss some heart shots. Usually because of my impatience. Calling it right now. Zachy's gonna say, only 50 moose? I would have killed 80 by now. Is Layton better than Yukon for Great One Moose grind? If you're herd managing, yes. If you're not herd managing, Yukon's probably better just because there's more moose. Typically, the maps with the most are really good for just blast everything grinds. The maps that have the least of a species are usually better for herd management because there's less that you have to manage down. I would have killed 20 by now. Oh, man. You know, for moose, that's not that bad. Moose are... Ooh, they're moose. They're moose, that's for sure. Would have killed 81. Okay, see, I'm told... There it is. Told ya. Would have killed 81. Knew it. Well, I screwed that up bad. I think I missed vitals on... Ah! No, we got vitals. Okay, we got vitals on both. We just missed the heart on both. Feels bad, man. Imagine a quail grind? Oh. Oh. I don't even want to imagine that, I'll be honest. I don't want to I don't want to imagine that at all. I'd like to continue to be in a happy mood. Oh, man. Boop. 240 kills on the grind. You know what's crazy to think about? Our last grind ended 111 kills from now. We only killed 351 for our last grind, I'm pretty sure. And the one before that was like 451. I really hope that this grind's going to be around the same. But we've had really bad luck this grind. I mean, only 3 diamonds and 240 kills, only 1 rare. Infinite amounts of trolls. I got a feeling we're not going to have a sub 500 kill grind this time. But hopefully we get lucky and it is going to be a quick one. That would be nice. Hey, High Def, how's it going? A butterfly grind. Yes. 100%. Another moose bites the dust. I doubt that is true, Cole. I doubt that's true. You had to have done something more than that. I know all my moderators, and they wouldn't ban someone for posting a picture of a catfish. You definitely had done something else if you got banned. Ah, man, that's a big rack, but not quite a good enough estimate. That's a rack that is going to score probably around 271, though. Like, that's going to be right at the top of that estimate. Man. So close, but so far. That's a thick boy. That's what I'm saying. Best moose of the day. Ah, he's wonky. That's why he scores low. If he was both this antler right here, I think it would have made it. Or at least got, like, really close. Like 272, 273. He would have been really close. Tony! Tony's in the building now. What's up, Tony? How am I liking Call of the Wild the Angler? It's a really fun fishing game. It is. It's not going to be your most realistic fishing game in the world. It's definitely not the most, like, simulator-based game out there. It's a lot faster paced than a lot of fishing games. A little more on the arcadey side, but it's very enjoyable if you just want to, like, kick back and have fun. And not have to worry too much about, like, hardcore grinding. Like, there's stuff to grind for in the Angler, but it's not like a necessity. You can have fun just sitting back and fishing, just catching everything in sight. And we're getting a new map in the Angler very, very soon. We're getting a Spain reserve with a bunch of different carp species and stuff. It's going to be sick. I am so excited with a lot of the stuff that Jaxie showed off in the EW stream. Like, that, like, accidental leak of a Halloween event has me so excited. Like, holy crap. Can you do Yukon Valley next for Grizzlies? No clue. Not sure. I might eventually because I need an albino, but we'll see. When and where is the next Hunter Call of the Wild map, if you know? Nobody knows, Lil Dash. Nobody knows. They have not talked about a new map at all. Hopefully they'll start talking about the next map soon. Would be nice. But until they start talking about a new map, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Jaxie always accidentally leaking. I know, right? It makes you wonder, was it accidental or did he sneak that in there so that we could see it? I don't know if you guys caught this, but Robra pointed it out in his video. Jaxie mentioned that the next update we get is going to be a Halloween update. And I don't know if you also heard this, but he also said the new map is coming in the next update. Which means we have to be getting this map before the end of the month. Like, we gotta be. I feel like that has to be a thing. If they're both going to be coming at the same time, we gotta get it this month. Which would be really, really cool. Honestly, I'd love to see Call of the Wild do like a Halloween like skin pack or something as well. If the Angler is going to be doing a Halloween event, I would love it if the Hunter Call of the Wild did like a Halloween skin pack for free or something like that. It'd be really cool. Only time will tell, though. The haunted animals. Yeah, that was an interesting event. That was very interesting. It confused a lot of people, though, with that Layton mission. There's a lot of people that were like, dude, why is there these, like, ghost elk? That's a big male. Oh, please be a 5. Please be a 5. It looks huge. It's a 4 that has... That's a diamond, I think. Yeah, that's definitely the bigger version of that type of rack, I think. Come on, buddy. Turn for me. Why aren't you turning? He's right over hill, so it's hard to, like, get the bullet right where I need it. There we go. I think that's the one that can make it. We're about to find out, though. It's either the one that can make it, or it's going to be, like, just barely below, I think. Holiday skin for an animal would be fun? Yes, that'd be awesome. I would love to see, like, event animals. For sure. Similar to what Classic has done in the past. Everyone going Layton, he's scared of Layton now? Oh, because of that Halloween event they did a while back. That's funny. Yeah, I think this is the one that can make it. Hey, he made it. Let's go. We broke the dry streak. We did it. We broke the dry streak of Diamond Moose. Man, that's the first diamond in over 100 kills. That's bad for herd management. Like, if we were not doing herd management, that'd be perfectly normal. But we're doing herd management and it took that long. That's rough. All right, since this is probably going to go in the video for the 7-day moose grinding video, it is currently 3:17 p.m. on October 19th of 2023. We're at 246 kills in the grind. This is the first diamond since the last one, the last trophy that would be in this video. Wild. Love to see it. Love to see a diamond finally pop up. And of course it'd be a level 4. Of course it'd be a 4 that does that. Nice 4 and a 3. Would I like a Utah map? If they could fit new species in it, yes. That's kind of how it goes for me. If they can add new species, then I'm down. If they can't, then nah. Level 3 there. Oh, I'm glad I saw that. There's a female in front of him. That was almost bad. I almost butt shot the cow. We got him. Beautiful. That looks albino for no reason. Yeah, it kind of did. It kind of did look a little bit lighter than normal. Nice, Alex. Nice, dude. I'm actually having burgers tonight as well. We're probably going to end up getting some Five Guys burgers. It's been a few months since I've had them, so I figured, why not? Why not have a little treat tonight? Yeah, Zaki, but my two-tone big rack over all of them, so... Beat that, Zaki. Beat that. The only way you beat that, for me, is if you get a Fabled Birch Typical. If you can get that, that'll be better than anything I could get. Ooh, nice, Gamer Fox. That's awesome. We don't really have a Zaxby's over here in Oregon. I've never seen one, at least. I'm pretty sure it's not on the West Coast. I've heard it's great, though. I've heard a lot of people say it's really good. See, now I know you're just saying that, Zaki. Now I know you're just saying that. Okay, I do have a question though, Zachy. Out of all the Great One Moose that I have, which one is your favorite? Which one would you say, like, if you could have any of the Great One Moose that I've got, which one would you want? Flexing his common quad. Yeah, Zachy probably would want a common quad. Oh, the Ashen typical. Yeah, the Ashen is my least favorite fur type, but the typical is my favorite rack. So, like, when I got that moose to spawn, I was so conflicted. I was like, it's another Ashen. This is my second Ashen. But it's a typical rack, so that's pretty sick. Ooh, Ashen non-typical would look crazy, Andrew. Now, yeah, now that I think of it, that might be the best rack that you could have on the Ashen. The big four. Like, when I got that spider rack Ashen to spawn, I thought that was the best that you could get for a Ashen. But then I got the typical and I'm like, that actually looks a lot better. And now that you mention it, I do think the big non-tip on an Ashen would probably look better, because the Ashen looks like an old beat-up bull. So it makes sense that he'd be the biggest one. Legend Killer, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Absolute legend. What up, Crow? Love the content. Got several single male zones in my Red Deer Great One grind that are level 5 to 7. Do I shoot those down to level 4 or leave them? I would say if you're at a comfortable point in your grind where you're getting a diamond like every less than 30 kills, then I would say it's probably fine to just leave them. But if you're getting diamonds like every 40 or 50 kills, then you probably do need to manage down more, and I would definitely try to manage down the solos. So it's really up to you. If you're happy with where your herd management is, then I wouldn't worry about them. But if you're struggling to get diamonds consistently, then you probably should manage them. Another nice 4. Lots of big 4s now. Getting a lot of nice 4s. Smoked. There's a whitish horn black moose. Let me think. What would that be? That might be the fabled speckled if it's got black fur, because the speckled is pretty much all black, and then it's got a little bit of white on the head and some white specks down its body. Well, Ashen is kind of like a grayish brown. It doesn't really look black to me. I could be wrong, though. Maybe it is. It looks more grayish brown to me, though. Boom. 1 second, guys. I gotta message my wife real quick. All right. There we go. It's in the description of the stream, Duo. And I'm sure one of the moderators or members could bring it up as well. 2 males here. Oh, hate to see it. Missed the heart on both. Oh no. Let the tracking begin. After I shoot this one. Legend Killer, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. Enjoy all the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff, and hopefully some better aim for Scarecrow in the mix there. Oh, man. How do you think a spider rack fallow would be over the spoon? What type of question is that, Zachy? Are we looking at like a hypothetical situation here where like if it existed type of thing or what? Spoon rack whitetail. Hypothetical. Okay. I think I would honestly prefer a spoon rack whitetail, or not whitetail. Gosh, got me saying that now, A-Rod. I think I would prefer a spoon rack fallow over a spider if a spider was a thing for them. I just don't think the spider rack would look good on a fallow deer. So yeah, I would definitely prefer the spoon there. Boop. Hey, Cooper, how's it going? Luckily, you haven't missed too much. We've only had one diamond, and it was a level 4. And that's after almost 100 kills. We're getting close to 100 now. We're like 28 kills away from 100. How is it that sometimes I can hit those walking hard shots, but I can't hit the standing still ones? Oh, man. My aim is a mystery. It really is. Typical or non-typical moose? I like the typical rack better. The typical rack is amazing. It looks so freaking good. I know a lot of people don't like it because it looks like a normal moose. But there's just something about it to me. I love like how long the tines are on the palms. And I love how light colored the rack is. And also just how massive it is. Like, it just looks crazy to me. Oh, spine shot him. Sucks to suck, Mr. Moose. Chip, how's it going? Honestly, Great One's a great one. Yeah. Great One is amazing no matter what you get, really. Diamond Moose next run. Hopefully. I mean, that's still pretty sick, Raina. That's still pretty sick. That's still awesome. Not really anymore, Kenneth. I haven't played it in years. The franchise has just gone downhill. Yes, I have messed up a great one. I actually messed one up right before they released the great one Fallow. I messed up a whitetail here on Layton. I accidentally spine shot it with the bow. Because when I went to take the shot, it lowered its head to take a drink. And when they lower their head, their spine lowers as well. And so it would have been fine if I had just waited for him to take a drink again and then shoot him after he's done with the drink. I would have been fine then. But because I didn't wait, the second I took the shot, he lowered his head and boom. Just smoked him in the spine. Hey, Vikings. Welcome back, Astro. I think we have picture channels, Duo. We've got trophy shot channels. Also, for anybody that just joined the Discord, if you're not familiar of how to get your rolls, read through the rules and the roles page. It explains it. And then you'll be able to see all the different channels. I get questions about that all the time, because apparently some people don't read when they enter the Discord. I get it, reading it takes energy, but sometimes you just gotta do it. There we go, level 3 going down. Now if we were hunting whitetail, that'd be a good thing, but not here. We need level 5s. Did you miss anything? 1 diamond. That has been it so far. Nothing too crazy. What time is it? It's 3:33 p.m. for me. Good old 333. There's the male. There he is. Not gonna lie, I was hoping I could brain him. Alright, well, that was awful shooting. Good job, Scarecrow. Doing great. Oh, geez, Metal Man. Hope you're doing good. That's a 5. That's a disappointing looking 5, but it's a 5. You do not look like you're going to make it at all. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like it will. That looks like a troll to me. Gonna make it watch? That'd be my luck. Come on, little moose. Face me. Face me like a man. Dude, no. Why would you do that? Oh, there's no way. Oh, there's no way. Come on. Come on, dude. That one just knew that I was about to shoot. Yeah, we missed the heart. Okay. Second shot, though. That's good enough. He'll go down semi-fast. Nice, Micah. Please make it. I know one of the no Browtine racks can make it. I don't know if it's this one, though. Oh my gosh, it's this one. It actually made it. Oh, that shocked me. He actually made it. He doesn't even look like he should be a diamond. Look at those antlers. How is this diamond? I gotta know. How is this diamond? But some of those ones with the big brows are not diamond. Gotta just be the way the scoring is. Yeah, overall spread's huge. Yeah. The spread, the palm length, and the palm width is the big factor here. Mainly the length and the spread. I think the spread is the big one, though. Is any 5 not a diamond? Oh, yeah. Tons of them don't make diamond. I shot 4 level 5s last night, and only one of them made diamond. The other 3 were below diamond score. Nice that this guy made it, though. Love to see it. This will probably go in the video, so it's currently 3:37 p.m. October 19th, 2023. This is kill number 266, and it is the 5th diamond of the grind, 3rd that will be in this video. Love to see it. Love to see it. Another diamond bites the dust. I'll check it after the stream, Duo. I don't want to pause the stream to check right now. Nice, Vikings. Happy early birthday, dude. Big 4. Got a big old 4 right there. Now he's a big old dead 4. The dead old 4. Yeah, still no black bear great one. Let me check what we're at for the bear. We're at 3,635 on the bear grind, and yeah, no second great one there. Maybe we'll get him eventually, but not looking like it. Also, the current kill count for the moose is 267. Have I had any glitches with the mountain lions? I need second place and do speed squats until I shoot them. Then they glitch and hold still. Not always, but lately it's every other one. Oh yeah, that's been a thing for a while, actually. That's pretty normal. I've seen the, like, squats bug a lot in the past. Oh, that's another 5. Dude, there's our 5s. They're popping up now. Let's go. That guy definitely looks like he's not going to make it, but I could be wrong. I was wrong last time, so maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it's a... Wait, not gonna lie, I've never seen a combination of those two antlers. That's the first 50-50 I've seen with those two particular antlers. That's a weird one. What am I looking at? This isn't him. This is. Oh my gosh, this might make it, guys. This is the 280s rack. This side is the 280s rack. And this one is the 270s rack. This guy might make it. Although I think Moose deduct points for the differences between the two antlers, maybe? I might be wrong there. Oh, it definitely deducts. Yeah, it deducts points for sure. Because this rack makes it if it's a full one. This makes it if it's a full one. Yeah, subtracted by their difference. Subtracted by their difference. Subtracted by their difference. Oh, that killed it. If it was even with either of these racks, it would have been a diamond. That's crazy, man. I don't feel like the scoring should be like this, but I've had people tell me this is how it is in real life, so it is what it is, but sure is annoying when it's like, if this was a full rack of just these two antlers or a full rack of both of them being this antler, it would have made it with either of those being even, but it's uneven, so it didn't make it. Crazy. Crazy. What is diamond for moose? I think it's like $274.99 or something like that. I know it's $274 something. Yeah, he still looks cool, just disappointing on the score. Yes, Logan, I am. Hey, little feller. Looking puny. And looking still alive after that shot because I missed the heart. Ay, ay, ay. One day Scarecrow will learn how to aim. Is Layton better than Medved? If you're herd managing, 100%. Because there's way less moose on Layton, so it's easier to herd manage them. How's the stream been? A roller coaster of emotions. These moose have been so weird. We had a massive streak of no level 5s or diamonds in general. We finally got a diamond to break the streak, but it was a level 4. Then we got 2 level 5s to show up. First one did not look like it would make it, and it ended up making it. Second one had 2 racks. It was like a 50-50 rack. Both antlers are ones that normally make it, but because of the way moose are scored, it didn't make it. So it's been a weird day. Yeah, I'm shooting 3s and ups. 3s and up. Yeah, pretty much, Logan. You can't really get better than that unless you have multiple herds in the same zone. Like, I have a few where I'm getting 2 of them, like here. No, Layton Lakes is based in Washington. It is not based in Canada. A 3? A 3! You give me a 3! Man. Small mail. Where'd this other one go? We totally smoked him in the heart, right? Nope. I don't think we did. No, we definitely didn't get heart. He's dead, though. Oh, 100%, Logan. That's why I don't grind them as much as I would. They're really annoying to hunt, but man, the Great One Moose looks so good that it makes it worth it. It's a struggle every time we hunt moose, but the great one moose never ceases to amaze me with how crazy it looks. But at the end of the day, it's worth it, I feel. I do wish they were a little bit more consistent and easier to kill, though. To be honest, I just wish the 300 and 338 could get double lung. Makes no sense that they can't get double lung on a moose, but the 44 can. Like, come on. Come on, EW. That needs a little bit of tweaking. That needs a little bit of tweaking. Predict you'll get a great one in the next 200 kills. Maybe. That'd be on par with our last 2 grinds. What is the next fern rack you hope to get? Fabled birch typical rack. That's my main target. Two-tone typical is my second favorite. Oh my gosh. Well, we got ourselves a puny little 2. Feel like we leave him. I feel like we leave him for now. We can always add another zone into the grind. But that's a small enough 2 that I don't want to kill it. Definitely want to leave that one. And no mail there. Oh man, Ronnie. I mean, that's pretty crazy though. 3 in 1 day is insane. That is the craziest luck ever. Maybe Homestead. I don't really know much about it, to be honest. No, I don't have the speckled yet. I have a 2-tone, I have 2 ashen, and I've got an oak. The rest of my moose are all common fur because I got them before they got rid of commons. How do I count my kills? I use an app on my phone called Smart Counter. Think we got them both? Would you say this is the easiest map for moose? Would love to start a moose grind. It depends on what you consider to be easy. There is way less moose on Layton than there is on other maps. But if you're doing a herd management grind like I am, that's a good thing. Because that just means it takes less time to manage them down. If you're shooting everything in sight, I would say Revon Thule and Medved are probably your best option. But if you want to do herd management, Layton is going to be the quickest one to manage. Where did this guy go? Rack not found. Well, fine then, Hunter. I'll find it myself. Gosh, you silly dog. Oh, there it is. See, I did it myself. Crazy dog. Can't even, like, find a moose that's, like, 40 feet away. Come on. Come on, Hunter. You're slacking. Slacking, bro. Not sure, Cub. I know it's on Android, but I'm not sure if it's on iOS. How long ago when Hunter blew up your ATV? I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Probably 3 weeks ago at this point, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely 3. Because it was when we were still doing the red deer grind heavily. And we had 2 weeks in a row where we hunted other things. Because we did the week of fallow, then we did the week of bear. Then we went back to red deer. So yeah, it was definitely like 3 weeks ago or more. Yeah, TCAB, you just want to shoot 3s and above for the moose. However, a 3 like this, you could technically leave. I'm not going to, though, because he's in my main zone. But one with a rack like that, if you find a 3 that has those antlers, you can definitely leave it. Because it's the same antlers that the 2s have. Will I ever do a new whitetail grind like on Rever Rancho? So you can keep your moose grind up? I don't know if I will. I like Layton a lot more for whitetail. I don't know, just having to manage whitetail on Rancho just doesn't sound fun. Same with Rev. There's just so much water to cover. I just don't think I'd enjoy it. And you guys know me. I try to not do anything that I wouldn't enjoy. Because I feel like the content isn't as good if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. I try to keep it enjoyable. Did I ever get a great one whitetail in Mississippi? No, I did not. I shot a few whitetail on there at one point. I think it was like 100 of them. It just wasn't consistent. And the gators were a major issue. I don't know, Zach. Yeah, I felt like it was really easy. I feel like it was super, super easy because they're in such a condensed part of the map. They're only on half the map. It could also partially be because I didn't get a lot of super brushy zones. A lot of my zones were in good spots, or at least like decent spots. I mean, you've seen my grind. You've seen my whitetail grind. You know how crazy I got mine to be. But I guess a lot of it comes down to like how well you know each map. Obviously, a map that you play a lot and know really well is going to probably end up being your favorite. Just like I could never bring myself to grind New England just because I don't like the map that much. As a whole, and I certainly don't like it for any of the Great One species. Clicking is tough. There we go. That's crazy, Sprite. That's crazy. How many hours do I have on Call of the Wild? I just hit 6,300 on my main account. I also have probably like 200 to 300 hours on like 2 or 3 other Steam accounts that I've Call of the Wild that I've used for the beginner series, the no DLC playthrough, etc. So I probably have like between 65 and 6,600 hours in total. Yes, Kenneth, it's pretty much all I listen to. You know why my male whitetail don't respawn half the time? Because they're going to different zones. That's why. They're respawning, they're just going to different zones. And you're going to notice that primarily early on in a grind. Like sub 1,500 kills, you're going to see more movement with the respawns than you will after that. At a certain point, they start to settle in a bit. And then, like, even once you get them to kind of settle in. You're always going to have a few bucks that bounce between the zones you're grinding. Fallow kind of do the same thing. I guess I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some water, okay? Hang tight. Won't be more than a couple minutes. Actually, guys, my wife just got back with burgers, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. I'll be back in 20 to 30 minutes, so hang tight, and then we'll be back for some more grinding. Hello, everybody. We're back. And I think it's time to go to Fallow, or I go insane with moose. But we ended the day at 282 moose kills, so we killed about 100 moose. I'll take that. I will take that. Good enough for today. Let's get this show on the road. I was not at Chick-fil-A, no. I definitely was not. We don't really have Chick-fil-A here. Not super close, at least. There's not a lot of Chick-fil-A's in Oregon. What I had was a Five Guys burger. One of their bacon double cheeseburgers all the way. Oh. Phenomenal. Fantastic, I tell ya. Was it good? Not gonna lie. It might have been one of the most lackluster Five Guys burgers I've had. And I've ate probably, 30 of them over my life. I've probably had like 35 Guys burgers over my life. And this was the worst one I've had. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what happened with it. Like, the meat was a little bit undercooked. The bun was just falling apart. Burger was probably $40. Not even close, actually. It was like, what, maybe 10 or 12? Pretty sure it wasn't that expensive. Let's see. How much are there? My wife picked it up, so I didn't see what the price was. Let me check on my phone what the prices are. Yeah, I don't know why everybody says it's super expensive. It's $11.95 for the bacon cheeseburger. And that's what I got. And then I had them add like an extra patty, which adds like another $2, I think, or something like that. So it comes out to like 14 bucks. And then all the other toppings are free. So it's not that much more expensive than buying a burger at McDonald's, like a Big Mac or something. Like, you go to Carl's Jr., they've got like $10 burgers, like $8 and $10 burgers. No, it's definitely not as expensive as people say. It's definitely not. I think a lot of people see that it's like maybe $3 or $4 more for their burgers than like some of the big burgers at other places. And they think, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. But they don't realize that all the toppings are free on a Five Guys burger. You can put whatever you want on there. Mushrooms, lettuce, tomatoes, all the different condiments. You could put pickles, like all the goodies on there for no extra charge. And they load them on like crazy. Back there's $2? Oh, well, you're lucky. It's like $8 here or something. Oregon's expensive for food, though. Went to a place that charges 14 or something like that. Yeah, some places can get pretty expensive, but you gotta understand that Five Guys isn't just your normal fast food. It's essentially like almost like a sit-in diner quality of burger. in like a fast food style. Which is why it's a little bit more expensive. It's higher quality ingredients than your average fast food chain. So you're going to pay for the difference. It's worth it in my opinion. Nice, Peyton, nice. The way I see it is, if it's a really freaking good burger, then it's definitely worth like, you know, 10, 14 bucks, whatever it is, depending on the place you go to, right? Like Carl's Jr. has this one burger that is kind of expensive, but it's so good that I don't mind paying the little bit extra for it. It's like their guacamole burger. Holy crap, that thing is good. That thing is insane. But it's like a $9 burger or something like that. But well worth it with the amount of crazy flavor you get from it. Yeah, I haven't been to Raising Cane's before. I've heard good things about it, though. I don't think we have them here in Oregon. I don't think it's a West Coast thing. Oh, yeah, that sounds great, Faded. Two little males over there. Popping them and dropping them. Let's go. Yeah, definitely Faded. I think the only place I'm going to go in terms of like out of state anytime soon is, I believe next year we're going to Utah potentially. I don't know if Utah has it or not. That's probably the only like out of state trip I'm going to be taking in the next few years. Nothing there. What's the weather like in Oregon? It's like pretty much always very bipolar. Like we've had days where we got snow, hail, sun, and rain, and then wind. Like all in the same day. And it's like, calm down, Oregon. Jeez. You didn't need to throw everything at us. And then I'm pretty sure that day ended off with a rainbow as well. So there was that also. It was a weird day for weather. Moosin, thank you so much for the membership. Dude, really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Nothing there. How many zones do I keep in my rotation when I'm herd managed grinding? I don't really focus on how many zones I keep. I focus on how many shootable males I have in those zones. So, for example, for Fallow, I try to keep at least 12 shootables. Ideally, you'd want to have about 15, but I made a couple of mistakes early in my herd management grind that made it so I wasn't able to get all the solos managed down as far as I wanted. But yeah, I tried to get around 15 Fallow. And then with bears, if you can get like between 10 and 20, then that's kind of what a lot of people shoot for. With moose, it seems like as long as you have 10 or more, you're good. With whitetail, I try to have 20 shootable whitetail. And then for moose, did I already say moose? I might have already said moose. Yeah, I think I already said moose, actually. There's a diamond. First diamond fallow of the day. Oh, gotcha, Redmond. Gotcha. So how compared to Kentucky, the drive to Texas required going through Missouri and Arkansas and then Texas, well worth the distance. Sounds like a metal man. Yeah, Texas is a place I'd like to visit one of these days, but it's just so far away from Oregon. And I hate, like, planes, so... Abandon all 3 of your Discord servers? Well, I don't have 3 Discord servers, so... Something tells me you're thinking of the wrong person, because I only have 1 Discord server. Another male. Smoked. Well, we're now 80 kills into the fallow grind. Holy. Lucas, thank you for the super chat, dude. Can you show me where on the map you are? Yeah, I can do that. Right here. This little spot here. Because, Pix, a lot of times people will do a... They'll do, like, a laughing emoji type of thing to, like, skirt accountability if what they're saying is wrong. Because, like, asking somebody to gift you a membership is not a normal joke. That's more of, like, you're disguising it as a joke in hopes that somebody will just do it. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, you know? Nobody's gonna look at that and think, oh, that's a joke. They're gonna think like, oh, he's asking for a membership. And either way, that's not how it works, Pix. Memberships are random. So even if somebody gifts memberships, pretty good chance that it's not gonna go to you. It's random on who's gonna get them, so. Whoa, Metal Man. Choosing favorites? Don't worry, I'll be sure to tell Chip especially. I'm joking, I won't. I promise. I promise I won't. Thought Chip was lurking? He probably is. Knowing Chip, he probably is lurking. I'm calling it right now. He's leveling up in the Angler with the stream in the background. Because the blinds reduce the hunting pressure that you create with your shots, Creed. Why does getting different maps cost way too much? Because the funds that they make from their DLCs is how they develop more content for us with Call of the Wild. If you didn't know, it's not really normal for a game to get regular map additions, like regular new maps, regular new guns, regular new great ones, all that type of stuff. It's not normal for a game to get updated that much. And the only way they can really fund that development is through the DLCs. They use the funds from the DLCs to develop more DLCs and more of the like free updates, like backfills and stuff like that. So that's why the maps cost money. It's how they pay their developers to make more stuff to keep this game alive for years to come. And I would rather they do something like this to fund their game than go the Call of Duty route where they sell loot boxes and like random like bundles in their store for like 20 or 30 ridiculous dollars. I'd rather they do something like this where you get like an entire map for $8 instead of like a few cosmetics for 30 like Call of Duty. There's a 5. That's just me though. Maybe others feel different, but I'd rather they charge for maps than delve into microtransactions like selling skins for $30. The new MW3 might be worth it. Not gonna lie, man, it looked just the same as MW1 and 2 to me. I know it's got like the increased health similar to BO4, but it looks the same as the last 2 Modern Warfare games. At this point, I don't think I'll get another Call of Duty game unless it's vastly different from the others. Even though I think I'd probably be pretty good at Modern Warfare 3 because it does have that increased health, and I was really good at Black Ops 4 when that game was still played by people. I was a beast at that game. So I'd probably be good at this one with the increased health, but I just can't bring myself to play another Call of Duty after how disappointing the last few have been. Honestly, I miss the days of like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, some of my favorite games of all time. Oof. Hate the trolls. Hate to see it. How's Brober's grind going? What do you mean? It isn't going. He hasn't shot a single fallow deer in probably like 3 or 4 months. Leave it to Brobra. What have you missed? You haven't missed too much, James. We got, I think, 2 diamond moose. No rare moose. No great ones. And so far for fallow, we've had 2 diamonds already, and we just started. So already the fallow are being nicer. These are some weird-looking moose, that's what I'm saying. The moose suddenly shrunk down, and their antlers are pointing up instead of outwards. Whatever happened to them? Oh yeah, Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. I loved that game so much. I remember my favorite gun to use in that game as well was the Scar. The Scar was such an underrated gun. Like, it was rarely somebody's first choice, but it was always a very solid option. Like, it was a reliable choice. Nice, Tyler. That's crazy, man. That is awesome. Love to see it. Oh, what the? Now the second herd shows up? Because why not? Yeah, of course. Show up after I've fast traveled. You little sillies? What was that? What was that, bro? What was that? That was hilarious, though. 238. Fallow are trolling me? They are. Literally, that's a troll. They are trolling me. Literally. Yeah, Ghosts was a fun game. I feel like it got way too much crap for its time. Like, people hated Ghosts for some reason, but I never hated it. I liked it. I thought it was a fun game. I even liked Advanced Warfare. I thought Advanced Warfare was a very fun game. It was way different than anything we had had before. And honestly, looking back at it, I'd still rather play Advanced Warfare than a lot of these newer Call of Duties. Just because these newer ones all feel the same. They all feel the same. They never deliver on what you want them to. Miss the days of Advanced Warfare and Ghosts and Black Ops 2 and 3 and even Black Ops 4, I feel, is better than a lot of these newer ones. That's a hot take, though. I know a lot of people hate Black Ops 4, but I loved it. I feel like the only Black Ops game I didn't like was Cold War. Cold War just didn't do it for me. And then I didn't really get much time to play the original Black Ops. That was kind of before I really got into playing the Call of Duty games. I played it a bit, a few times with friends, but never played it enough to have like a real opinion on it. You hate to see a 2 in a main zone. COD stream sometime? Nah, probably not. Probably not. If I'm going to play a first-person shooter, I'm probably going to play Tarkov. Tarkov or Marauders or something like that. Maybe slight chance of Counter-Strike. But, yeah, right now at least, if I'm going to play a first-person shooter, it's definitely going to be Escape from Tarkov. Which is why you guys should sub to the second channel, where we play other games like Escape from Tarkov. Sorry, I had to use that to plug the second channel. It was the perfect setup for it. Aussie Kid, thank you for the 9 months. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. What is my top 3 animals to grind for? Like, which ones do I enjoy the most? I would say Whitetail and Fallow are definitely at the top. And then... I don't know what would be number 3. But yeah, Whitetail and Fallow are definitely high up. I've always had so much fun with them. I mean, I would not have been able to kill 37,000 Whitetail grinding for Great Ones if I didn't absolutely love them. So I'd say, yeah, Whitetail have to be my favorite. Fallow are also a lot of fun to grind for, though. I feel like both are very enjoyable. Why did I get off Angler to shoot Fallow? I don't know, Caitlin. I guess I gave you the Fallow bug because I was shooting some Fallow. Fallow are addicting. They're definitely addicting. Nice, Aussie Kid. That's awesome, man. What type of rifle did you end up getting? Typical rack and painted. That would be so nice. That's one of my favorite Great Ones that I have. That was not meant to be a flex either. I'm just stating that they're really nice. Boop. 102 kills on the grind. Nice, Landon. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Now, let's see how big this guy is. Are you a 270 plus? Oh, he's close. 267. Well, that's our 10th diamond of this grind. Wow, that's crazy. We have 10 diamonds and 102 kills. That's the best ratio I've had on the Fallow grind. Holy crap, that average is insane. So, for those that are not familiar with our Fallow grinds, we are on our 10th Fallow grind right now. We've got 9 Fallow Great Ones. Throughout all of our previous grinds, my average for diamonds per, or kills per diamond was between 15 and 17. So the fact that it's at 10 right now for this grind is ridiculous. Absolutely insane. Our herd management is like mega cracked. Holy crap. Yeah, it's just insane, Lil Dash. This is the best luck we've had with them in a while. Not sure why either. If anything, I have slightly less 2s on the map because we killed 2 of them to get them back into our rotation. So if anything, there's slightly less small males on the map, so you wouldn't think that it would be doing better. I guess we're getting really lucky this grind. How do you start herd management? So herd management is literally just not shooting the small animals and only shooting the big ones. So when you're grinding your fallow, just don't shoot the level 2s or the level 1s. And then if you find a level 3 that looks just like a level 2, leave that as well. Over time, you'll get to a point where you just have more and more level 2s and below on your map because you're not shooting them anymore. And obviously every time you shoot some of your fallow deer, there's probably going to be 1 or 2 of them that come back as a 2. And so eventually it gets to a point where like 70% of your map is level 2s. And at that point, you're going to see a lot more of your remaining fallow deer coming back as diamonds. That's the quick rundown of herd management. You leave small males, shoot big males, and that gets you more diamonds over time. Sometimes it takes a few hundred kills to get it to a point where you're starting to see diamonds popping up more. Other times it can take over 1,000. It all depends on your luck with the respawns and how quickly things get managed down. But if you want a more in-depth look at it, I've got guides on the channel that talk about it. There's a playlist that includes some herd management guides. Yes, it does work with moose. I don't have a guide for moose, sadly. But it does work with moose. I just haven't bothered making a guide for moose herd management because it's pretty tough to like get a guide that's going to be 100% accurate. Because with moose, it's basically leave the 2s, leave the 1s, leave the 3s that look like the 2s, and then shoot everything above that. But moose move when you shoot them a lot of the time, so you're going to be running around the map constantly trying to figure out where they've respawned. So just be prepared for that. If you're going to do it with the moose, be prepared to move around the map a lot. Because a lot of times, moose are going to be in solo zones. There's also going to be many times where you'll see 3 or 4 moose in one zone, but they're all solos. And so you shoot them. Next thing you know, they don't respawn in the same place. They respawn somewhere else on the map. That's the biggest thing to keep in mind when grinding moose, especially with herd management. Because you are going to notice, you know, as you go, it's going to get harder and harder to find moose because they're going to be moving around and there's going to be less of them to shoot because you're herd managing and getting more of them to become 2s and stuff. So yeah, it can be tough with moose. They're probably the toughest thing to herd manage in the game. For great one species, that is. Out of all the species that can have great ones, they're the toughest to herd manage. Oh, nice, Metal Man. Yeah, the mellows are so nice. I love them. Nothing there. You know, honestly, when you think about it, that Emerald Coast Red Deer grind we had was one of the best Red Deer grinds we've ever done. We may not have got extreme, like, super insane herd management with them, but we managed to pull out 3 melanistics, one of them being a mythical, a super rare albino that was max weight, and a great one, all within 2,600 kills, like under 2,600 kills. When I compare that to all my other Red Deer grinds, that's one of our luckiest of all time. That's actually pretty crazy. You know, maybe we will continue doing Great One grinding for Red Deer on Emerald. I was thinking about starting it up on Tiawaroa after we got done with Fallow. But maybe I'll just keep doing it on Emerald. Boop. A thick for a 4. Should grind Red Deer on Parquet. I've thought about it. I just don't know Parquet that well. I don't hunt it very much. If I did decide to do Red Deer on a different map than Emerald, it would probably be Tiawaroa, just because I kind of miss that grind. Just so much nostalgia thinking about it. Because Tiawaroa Red Deer was the first herd management grind we ever, like, successfully completed. And so, like, it's just got a lot of good memories from when we were doing that. Yeah, Parquet is kind of brushy, so that would make it kind of tough for sure. If they release a Muley Great One Parquet grind, potentially, yeah. If they released Mule Deer, you could really grind any of the maps with them and have it be equally good. Mule Deer are one of the few species where literally every map that they're on is pretty good for them. That's a rarity in Call of the Wild. Not often there's a species where every single map that it's on is really equally good for it. There's almost always one map that's better. But with Mule Deer, there really isn't. They're all good. Except Rancho? No, Rancho's amazing for Mule Deer if you know where to go. Ooh, Chip, what happened there? But yes, I agree. Rancho's probably my favorite place to hunt Mule Deer. I know Johnny thinks Parquet is the best. I think Rancho's the best for muleys. A lot of people think that Silver Ridge is the best. They're all pretty good for mule deer. Cal, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Really appreciate it. Congrats to James. You just got gifted that membership. Be sure to say thank you. Holy crap. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great day. When will I be streaming next? What day is today? Let's see. Today's Thursday, so I'll be streaming tomorrow. At around sometime between 1 and 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bad thing about SRP Muley is they drink everywhere. Yeah, definitely. That is the downside. Which is probably why Parquet and Rancho feel like they're better for Muley. But yeah, again, like all 3 of the maps are great for them. Doesn't really matter too much which one you go for. Really hoping we do eventually get a Muley great one. It would be a hit. Everybody would love it. Yes, Logan, I do that all the time. I mean, I've got my Streamlabs on my second monitor. I've got my live streaming tab on YouTube open. I've got the chat open. All of that while I'm playing Call of the Wild. So yeah, you can watch YouTube while you do it. 100%. Cal, thank you for another gifted membership. Really appreciate it. Congrats to Faded for getting the gifted. Holy. Faded back as a member. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, guys, I'm going to make a deal with you all. I'm going to make a deal with you guys, all right? If we can get the stream to 300 likes, I will gift 5 memberships to the chat. I will gift 5 memberships to you guys if we hit 300 likes. We are less than 100 away from that, so it shouldn't be too difficult. If we can hit 300 likes for the stream, I will gift 5 memberships to you guys. I'm feeling like giving away some memberships today, so I think that's gonna be the way to do it. Been playing a lot of Way of the Hunter, haven't got any great ones in a minute. I want the Whitetail Great One. Dude, the Whitetail Great One is amazing. So many cool racks for the Whitetail. Definitely one of my favorites. Dropped him. Holy crap. Logan, thank you for the gifted membership. Really appreciate it. Congrats to Reznov for getting that gifted membership. And A-Rod, thank you for the super chat. Get this man some milk. Also, get gooder nerds. Wow. Wow, so rude, A-Rod, but so generous at the same time. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I gotta check on my phone. It doesn't update the like count unless I refresh the page. Holy crap, you guys have already got it there almost. It's 19 away. I'm gonna be gifting out memberships in no time. Holy. Yeah, Lion Great One would be amazing. And also, for those not familiar with it, when I gift memberships, it's random. It will not like give me the option to choose a specific person. So it's completely up to chance if you get gifted one. That's what makes it fun. You never know who's gonna get it. Another Big Rack 4. So many of these big level 4s. Holy Sean! Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Lol, A-Rod. Oh, man. Sean coming in swinging. Appreciate the super chat, dude, as always. As always, really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day so far. We're 9 off of it, guys. 9 off of it, and then we're going to gift 5 memberships to the chat. Is that a 5? Yeah, that's a 5. The Fallow heard me say I was going to gift 5, and he was like, well, I'm a 5. My gosh, Legend Killer with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, dude. That is much appreciated. Congrats to Kevin, Dill, Grant, Woody, and Trophy Hunter. You guys just got gifted memberships from Legend Killer. Be sure to say thank you to him. Holy. Holy, 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 holy. All right, let's mark that. Diamond down. And then let's check. 298. You know, that's close enough. That's close enough. 298 is close enough. Let's gift 5 right now. I'm going to gift 5 memberships. If you guys do not have them enabled, be sure to enable them. If you look at the top of the chat box, you can click on one of the gifted memberships things from somebody else. And if you don't have them toggled on, it'll give you the option to turn on receiving gifts. So make sure you turn them on. That way you guys can get gifted as well. And Redneck J with the 32 months. Welcome back, man. 32 months is crazy. 32 months is crazy, dude. That is a long time as a member. All right, gonna gift the memberships now. I think that was probably enough time for those of you that had them off to be able to turn them on. So, let's do... Where is it? Yeah, 5 gifted right there. Let's see who gets these 5 gifted. Baited, thank you for the 7 months, dude. Shrinkadink. Thank you for the 7 months, man. And there's the 5 gifted. Congrats to Lil Dash Boy, Blonde Bunny, Brownie AG, Jody Toms, and Keith Castleberry. Congrats, guys. You're all members now. Enjoy those memberships. You can now use all the amazing emotes and stuff. Go wild. That's a 4 right there. Cal, thank you for another gifted. Holy crap. Holy, so many gifteds. And congrats to Christopher for getting that. Be sure to say thank you to Cal. Holy. Well, this has been a day. This has been a day and a half. And Chip, welcome back as a member, Chip. Welcome back, man. Enjoy all the stuff that comes with that. Chip was like, man, I gotta get in on the action. How do you do gifted memberships? I think the first requirement is you have to be a member, which you are, so whenever you click the button that takes you to the super chat spot, it should give you the option to gift. Let me open it up on my phone again so I can find exactly what it says. So you'll see in the chat box, there'll be the like little super chat icon in the bottom next to the chat. When you click it, it'll say like super sticker, super chat, and then there should be one that says membership gifting. Gifted is only on PC. No, it's not. It's on my phone. I can gift from my phone. That's where I just did those 5 gifted, was from my phone. So it definitely works on phones. But yeah, for some people, it just doesn't show up. I think part of it depends on the device you're using, like your version of the operating system. Some phones don't seem to support it. It's weird, not sure why. But yeah, some people just don't have the option to gift memberships. Nobody really knows why. My combo Fallow is Big Rack and Mocha. Oh my gosh, that's what I want to get, man. That's the one I'm trying to get right now. I already got my number one combo that I wanted, which was Fabled Mocha Blade Rack. But Mocha and the Big Rack is my second most wanted, and it's kind of what we're shooting for right now. We're really trying to get that rack. How much is one gifted membership? I believe it's $5. The way YouTube does it is they automatically select your second tier of membership. And because my memberships are tiered at 99 cents, $4.99, etc., it chooses the $4.99 one instead of the 99-cent one. That's my favorite combo. I was mega insanely happy. I bet, man. That's incredible. That is incredible. Yeah, hopefully, RNH. Hopefully we get another one today. Yes, Grant, you are indeed a member. Rabbit, thank you so much for the 3 months, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. Killed loads of red deer. No great one. How long should it take? It can vary quite a bit, man. My very first great one took 3,000 kills for red deer. My second red deer great one took 3,000 as well. My third took 6,000. My fourth took 6,700. Fifth took 680. Sixth took 180. And the seventh took 2,553. So as you can see there's a lot of variance with red deer great ones in my experience. So yeah, it's not necessarily going to be a super quick thing, but you could also get lucky and have it not last that long. What are the member-only videos like? So essentially my members' videos are scrapped uploads. So think of it as like behind the scenes type of stuff, but at the same time not behind the scenes. It's like videos that I was going to upload, but then I didn't upload them for one reason or another. I'll upload them as a member video. That way, like, if you're a member, you still get to see them. But they were like videos that I didn't upload for one reason or another. Like, for example, I've got a Way of the Hunter video that's a member video. And the reason I didn't upload it as a full one was because by the time I was supposed to upload it, I had already hunted a bunch of that species on live stream during the early access period. And so the video would not have made sense, because in the video I was talking about, oh, it's the first time hunting moose and stuff like that. So I just uploaded it as a member video so that I would avoid confusing everybody. That's the type of videos you'll see as the member videos. Thank you, Logan. Appreciate it, man. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Where'd you come from? Okay, nothing else over there. No, we didn't get a great one, Moose, Thunder. We did not get a great one, Moose. What's my favorite great one? My favorite great one is probably the Moose. I think Moose has to take it. A-Rod! What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. What the? Holy crap. Thank you for the massive $100 donation. Holy crap, dude. Screw it. This is my last one for a while, I swear. Get gooder nerds. Or does that say kids? I think it says kids. Sean, please don't go higher. Oh gosh. Holy crap, A-Rod. And then Cal, thank you for the super chat as well. Oh my gosh. Bro, malfunction? I did. I started shooting the ground, you know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do I even say to that? I can't say anything. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say to that. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Is shooting a diamond every 35 to 40 kills normal for 250 kills in on Fallow? I'm assuming you're doing herd management. I'd say yeah. That's not bad. That's pretty good actually. I'd say that's slightly above average even. Wow, man. Wow. Oh, you're doing beard management. Okay, okay. So, like the Jaxie beard method. I got you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, if you're doing herd management, that's really good. I have one question, Sean. I have one question. You're not gonna go broke doing this, right? If you're gonna go broke, then please don't. Thank you. Holy crap, man. Remember, only do it if you can afford to do it. Holy crap, man. Gosh, that's insane. What is happening? What is happening today? This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, Sean, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Holy crap. I have to get a second job. Like I said, if you can't afford to do it, then don't do it. But thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, A-Rod, ask and you will receive. He has challenged you. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, will we get a fallow deer great one to top it all off? That's the question. That's the question. My gosh, man. Okay, can I just get a huge, massive round of applause for both Sean and A-Rod? I want to see all the emotes in the chat. Get all the hype emotes members and all of the all of you that don't have the emotes. Just say thank you in the chat. Just say thank you in the chat. We got to give some massive thank yous to both Sean and A-Rod. And also for everybody that was gifting memberships and all the other people that donated today. Let's give a big thank you to them as well, because every single person that has been gifting memberships and sending donations, you all help me be able to do what I do. It's because of you guys that I get to do this full time. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. That's just crazy, man. There we go. Love to see it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for dropping all the emotes and things in chat. Holy crap, man. Ooh. What am I gonna do now? Like, I can't even speak properly. Oh my gosh. Your daughter Call of the Wild. She's only 2.5, so probably not yet. No. Holy crap, man. You tried to do a video where you hunt diamonds and rares? I mean, that's like most of my videos is trying to hunt diamonds and rares. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I guess the answer is yes. Yes, I will do videos looking for diamonds and rares. I sold my wallet to make that happen. Oh no. Poor A-Rod. Poor Sean. Gosh, I can't even think straight anymore. I'm mixing up names. My gosh. My gosh. Can you get a great one on console? Yes, you can. There is no difference between the console and PC builds of the game. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, Reznov, like, he's got such a massive amount of people donating every day. Like, as somebody with as big of a channel as Dr. Disrespect or, like, Tim the Tatman or any of them, they've got such a massive amount of people watching and donating and gifting memberships and stuff that it'd be really tough to respond to every single one of them with a long response. So I get it. I get why they don't do super long responses, but I feel like I would probably respond in a long way anyway, just because I am so insanely grateful for everything you guys have made possible here on the channel. Like, holy. Holy, man. Oh my gosh. I'm still recovering. I can't even. Still trying to recover. Oh, man. Logan, thank you for the super chat. When are we doing bears? You know, I was contemplating making bears the second thing we grinded today, but then I was like, I need a break from them. I'll do fallow today. We'll do more bears. We'll do more bears at some point. I don't know. I'm not going to promise an exact day that we're going to hunt bears again, but we'll do it again. That's a big boy 5. First 5 in a couple of runs. Or first diamond 5 at least. We've had a few trolls the last couple of runs. But nothing huge. Die already, you silly fallow. Hopefully, Carson, that'd be awesome, dude. Hey, there's a diamond. Oh my gosh. There's a diamond. We're getting a pretty good, oh, another 5. We're getting a pretty good diamond to kill ratio going on this grind. Like, holy crap. So you know how I was saying earlier that after 100 kills in this grind, we had 10 diamonds, making it like a 1 in 10 chance of getting a diamond? We're keeping up with that. That over there should be diamond number 13, and we're 141 kills in now. Gonna be living off scraps for a year. Oh my gosh. You guys are way too generous. Like, holy. I told you guys I didn't need that insane amount of generosity there, and you guys did it anyway. You guys are insane. You guys are super insane. I appreciate it, though. You guys are amazing. Holy. Holy. Wow, that is big for that rack. Oh my gosh. 259. I've got one bigger, though. I think I have one that's like 262 for this rack. So I'm not going to tax it because I do have one way bigger. But that's still huge for that rack. Thank you, Creed. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, A-Rod. Why are you guys so good to me? I don't get it. Welcome to the stream, Logan. Thanks for being here, man. Hopefully you've been having a good time watching. There we go. Hey, Crow Hop, how's it going, dude? Diamond scoring 251. Should not have made diamond. Also, should have been the Scarecrow Great One by Tail. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, my reactions are different every time. I know may be hard to believe, but that's what happens when you have genuine joy and reactions for the stuff that you do. I don't think I'll ever have one reaction that sounds like another. Or that's exactly like another. It was a 270? Nice, dude, that's awesome. This one that we just killed might be. It looked pretty big, so I'm hoping that we've got one next to us. Not the best shots. He'll die, but not very soon. Let's see, is this a 50-50 or is it even? It's even. Oh my gosh, this might be a 270. Guys, I think we have a 270 right here. I think that's a 270. Look how wide he is. I think that's 270. Ah, so close. He was 0.28 off. So close. He's still a diamond, though. Wow. Also, we're now at our best average ever. Hold on, I gotta calculate this. This is insane, the amount of diamonds we've had this grind. We're at 143 kills, and we have 15 diamonds. That's a diamond every 9.5 kills. Holy, man. How? How? I haven't managed the map any more than what it was the last grind. Last grind, we were getting one every like 15 to 17. This time, it's like every 10. Yeah, this grind is on a really good track so far. It's really, really good so far. I would tax this, but I've already got 3 270s taxed, and I think 2 or 3 269s taxed. But, oh my gosh, man. Yeah, this is the craziest diamond rate we've had for a herd management grind ever. Like, across every single species, every single grind I've ever done, I've never had a 1 in 9.5 diamond ratio. Now, given it could change at any time. We might be on just a really good streak to start this grind out. It's possible we go like 50 or 60 without a diamond at some point, and that could definitely throw the rate off. But right now, it's looking really good. This is shaping up to be the most cracked grind we've ever done. Hopefully that'll get our great ones back on that little streak that they were on before. Because the last two fallow deer have spawned in 1,700 kills and then like 20, almost 2,200 kills, right? Yeah, like the last two Great One grinds for fallow have been two of our longest. But the average that we've been getting for fallow is usually around like 500 kills or less. So I'm hoping this will be a grind that gets us back on track with getting these sub 500. Because it's been a bit since we've had a sub 500 fallow. And cracked live stream. And cracked my piggy bank. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I love how you set that up, Sean. That was beautiful. Because I said that this grind was cracked. You said the stream's cracked and that your piggy bank got cracked. Oh gosh. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Man. Did you ever get the red deer from Australia? We did, Dill. We got it a couple of days ago. There will be a video on it very, very soon. Tomorrow is going to be a video of fox hunting, and then the day after will be the Great One red deer video. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Oh! Ma'am! I'm sorry! I hit her with a 22. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Claim this guy and then main menu. I don't want that doe to die. Because those are truncated 22s. If I hit her in the lung, she's gonna die. What is the best gun? There's gonna be a best gun for a lot of different scenarios. Like, there's gonna be a lot of different best guns. Like, if you're hunting fallow deer or whitetail or something like that, the 308's probably your best gun that can get full score on them. But if you're hunting something like moose, the 300's going to be your go-to. If you're hunting bears, 338's a phenomenal choice. The 338 bolt action, that is. It really depends on what your target is. Forgot pheasant on Hirsch. I'm just over here testing out the color on geese, and bam, pheasant. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oddly enough, this may sound crazy, but I think Hirsch is my favorite pheasant map. I really like Hirschfelden pheasant. It's just really, really fun. Why do you use the 300 on fallow and 338 on red deer? Because it kills them quicker. And, like, I don't care about getting full score on a non-diamond fallow deer or red deer. I just want them to die as fast as possible, so I'm going to use the biggest gun I can possibly get to smoke them. And the reason I use 338 over 300 for red deer is because you're able to get double lung on the red deer. So 338 kills them quicker and often will drop them in their tracks. And then the reason I use the 300 on the fallow deer over the 338 is the fire rate. It's a little bit faster firing than the 338, which means I can shoot multiple fallow in one zone before they spook off. I got like little reasons for using every single gun that I use on these grinds. And, you know, there's little reasons why I use one gun for one grind and then another one for another grind. Depends on the needs for each grind. No, I mean, like, why is the 338 better for red deer and 300 better for fallow? Oh, well, I guess I just answered that as well. I don't know if you heard it, but yeah, I did answer that question as well without even knowing that that's what you were asking. Yeah, 300 fires faster, so it's better for fallow because they spook a little bit quicker and there's more of them in some of the zones. But the 338 kills the kills those red deer really quick because you can get double lung easily. Because I remember I used to use the 300 to grind red deer on T. Alvaroa, and I cannot even think of a single time where I was able to get like half of them to drop instantly. But with the 338, I get half of the red deer that I shoot to drop immediately. Which is such a massive benefit in a grind. Not having to track red deer is huge. Oh, there's another. Boop. Got him. Too good. Too good. Well, either way, Traden, I appreciate having you in the stream, no matter what. Favorite would be the whitetails. Whitetail are a lot of fun, man. They are a lot of fun. What do I want the next map to be? I would prefer another Africa map, because we've been requesting it for so long, and there's so much they could do with it. Yeah, whenever I get my next paycheck, I probably will create. If you didn't know, the way that YouTube works is whenever I get donations and stuff, I don't actually get them until a month later. All the money that I earn from a month goes into like one total. They combine all the super chats, memberships, ad revenue, all that stuff into one number. And then once you hit the end of the month and it starts the next month, it will tell you how much you earned that month, obviously. And then you get it like 21 days after the end of the month. So like the 21st is usually when I get paid. I get paid like 3 weeks after they finish the month. So yeah, it's a little bit weird how YouTube does it. So yeah, I won't get any of the donation money for like another month or so. YouTube has a very weird way of doing their payouts. Yeah, Traden, if you do end up doing it, memberships are definitely the preferred way, because it helps out, like, everybody in chat as well. Definitely. Everything's appreciated, but the chat definitely appreciates it when they get the gifteds. How to get the fancy reload? You have to have lightning hands level 3. It is in the shotgun perks, right? Where is it? Or wait, handgun. There it is. Handgun perks, clear over here at the top right. Level 3 lightning hands is what you need. Did I claim both? I did. Nice. Nothing here. I might do a video on my perks eventually. The reason I stopped doing videos on, like, what perks I use is because I used to keep it up to date, but then EW would change a perk or, like, move stuff around, or like, they'd, like, fix a bug with a perk, and then I'd have to change everything around again, and then that video would be out of date. So we'll see. Later, Sean. Thank you for dropping in, man. And once again, thank you so much. You're way too kind. Way too kind. Another 5. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, that's going to be diamond number 17 and 156 kills. That is unbelievable. That is, holy crap, that's crazy. Not only 5s, but diamonds? Yeah, true. It's not just 5s, but actual diamond 5s instead of trolls. This is literally the most cracked Fallow grind we've ever had. I gotta calculate that again, because that is nuts. 156 divided by 17 equals 9.1. Holy. We're getting a diamond every 9.17 kills. Wow. That is insanity, man. What gun do you think they should add? 416. 416 Magnum would be sick. I'd also like to see the 460 and the 375. Those 3 rifles I feel would make such an amazing weapon pack. Another 3 bite the dust. Oh, no worries, Traden. No worries, man. Like I've said, you know, just being here, that's a massive amount of help. Just being here for the streams, you know, clicking like on the streams and videos, leaving comments on them, that is just as much help. Because it helps get the videos out to more people. It's all helpful. It's all helpful to the creators. What was the last great one I got? It was a red deer off of Emerald. .50 cal would be sick. I think some 50 cals would work in the game. I don't think a 50 BMG would work for Call of the Wild. Just because it's not the most common hunting round out there. I think a 500 Magnum would make more sense for Call of the Wild. Or something like maybe a 50 Beowulf AR. Like something like that. A 500 Magnum or a 50 Beowulf. Even a 458 SOCOM. I think those would make more sense than a 50 BMG in Call of the Wild. Oh, really, A-Rod? I feel honored, man. I feel honored. Do I hunt IRL? Yes, but I haven't been able to in... How many years? Like 7 years or something like that? Yeah, it's been like 7 years. Yeah, I stream pretty much every day, trading aside from Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I've already planned on doing a Halloween stream for sure. I will likely do a Halloween stream playing like some spooky games and stuff, along with a little Call of the Wild. Do you think there will ever be a customizable scope sight? Like an actual like scope where you can change the reticle? Maybe. It's very highly requested, so hopefully they'll do it. Classic Halloween event? Oh yeah, we'll definitely be doing the Hunter Classic Halloween event. And the Angler is supposedly having a Halloween event as well, so we'll be doing that. Provided they release the Angler update before Halloween. Which I'm assuming they will, since they're supposed to be doing a Halloween event. I would imagine we're probably going to do a stream where we do the Angler Halloween event and the Hunter Classics Halloween event in the same stream. And then maybe some Phasmophobia or something after. Maybe some Bigfoot. You guys have been wanting Bigfoot back. I've seen... Bigfoot is one of the most requested non-hunting and fishing games I see here on the channel. I see so many people from time to time asking when I'm going to jump on Bigfoot again. Yeah, Blue, it's been a crazy day, to say the least. I saw that Jaxie slip up. I know, right? When it happened, I was like, ah, Jaxie, not again. Jaxie leaks are back. I think at this point, like, half the people show up just to see what Jaxie accidentally leaks. Another 5. My gosh. That one's a biggin as well. He a biggin. Bass would be hilarious with Brober and CJO. Oh, you know it, man. It would be great. Holy! I knew he looked wide. I didn't know he was that big. 262 white fur type fallow with the small rack. 262 small rack is crazy. That's a thick male. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of him. Yeah, I think that one's tax worthy. Definitely. That's... Oh no! Stream disconnected. Are we back, guys? Is it back? I don't know what that was. It just dropped. It just fully dropped for a couple of seconds and then came back. Like, I watched the bitrate go to 0 and then skyrocket back up to 8,500. That was so weird. That was so weird. It might have dropped so briefly that it didn't actually show much of a pause in stream. I'm not sure. That was weird, though. It means there's a great one. Maybe. That'd be nice. Later, Mr. Caldwell. Thank you for stopping in. It was only like half a second. Gotcha. Okay. As long as it wasn't super bad, that's all that matters. Yeah, let's get the 10 fabled emotes in chat for the members. Get the 10 fables in chat. If you're not a member and you don't have the emotes, just type G1 in chat for a great one. Let's get the luck of flowing and another 5. Holy crap. We have the most cracked fallow grind in the universe. The fallow are being so good today. Like, we're doing a herd management grind where we normally get a diamond every 15 to 17 kills, and I'm being shocked by how much we're getting. That tells you something right there. That tells you that we're doing really good right now. If this is blowing my mind. Oh my gosh. Another diamond. Another diamond. Jeez. I already mentioned how you get the reload animations to change, Mr. R. You have to have lightning hands level 3. It's in the handguns category of perks. What's that ratio? It's a nasty ratio. That's what it is. Let's see. 169 divided by 19 equals 8.8. We're getting a diamond every 8.8 kills right now. My gosh, this is the most insane any of our herd management grinds have been. Oh my gosh. Can we make it even more insane? And the craziest thing is I haven't changed anything in the grind. I think we're just on a really good streak. So it's bound to go downhill from here because we're starting on such a high point. At some point, it's got to even out to that, like, 1 in 15 average that we were getting before. Unless we get extra lucky and it just continues on like this. Yeah, Thunder, it's going wild. I don't know what changed. False alarm. Oh, gotcha. No worries. Yeah, this just might be our greatest grind we've ever done. I didn't miss 2 shots, I promise. And I didn't mess up the 3rd shot, I promise. But I did hit that one. Yeah, that one I'll claim that as my own shot. Don't worry, that was an actual shot we hit. The others didn't happen though. Not at all. Your greatest one grind yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, Matrix Deer for sure. Chaos for a solid 15 minutes, pretty much. I mean, this is a Scarecrow stream. Do you expect anything less than chaos? We have, like, organized chaos here. Nice, Trinity. That's awesome. Congrats. Congrats on your diamond. You love it? Yeah, it's great. Amazing. You're under tornado watch. Ooh, that's not good. But hopefully you're safe, man. How many kills into the Moose Great One grind? What did we stop at? I think we stopped at like 280 or something. Yeah, I think we're at like 280 on the Moose grind. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less. Definitely is around 280 though. Nothing. Nothing there. Later, Tennessee. Later, dude. Alright, later, Michael. When should I shoot all my stacked level 9 legendary red deer? Whenever the rest of your zones are managed down. The only purpose of stacking the 9s is to help shoot down the zones that you're not going to be hunting as your main zones. So all your exterior zones are what you want to shoot down, and then once they're all shot down, that's when you kill all the diamonds from your main zones. Got a second great one, whitetail, but messed him up. Ooh, unfortunate, man. It happens, though. I've messed up a great one before. We all mess them up from time to time, like, especially if you play the game enough to where you've had multiple of them, then, you know, there's always a chance you're going to mess one up. Sometimes the nerves get to you. Sometimes Call of the Wild just bugs out or something. Lots of things can happen. Best thing is, you know, it still looks the same in the lodge. It'll still look like an amazing great one. In moose grinding, do you shoot all 3s and 4s in a zone at a time? Yes, unless it's going to leave that zone with only one moose. Like, for example, if you have a zone that's one female and 2 males, I would only shoot 1 male at a time, or else you risk turning that zone into a solo female zone. For some reason, when you shoot a zone down to 1 animal, it doesn't get respawns anymore. Nobody knows why. Well, got him. Thank you, Liam. Appreciate that, man. Oh, nice, Chip. I bet that's going to be a blast, man. I bet that's going to be so fun if you guys can get it to work. I've heard he's in a pretty tough spot this time around. You know, I would, Logan, but that video would take so long. However, I have decided that I'm going to try and get a moose on the map for Layton, and then switch my setup around for whitetail, and then try to get a whitetail on the same map as the Great One Moose. If I could get a whitetail and a moose on the map at the same time, that would be so cool. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. We'll see how it goes, though. All right, later, A-Rod. Thank you for dropping in, man. And thank you once again for the massive super chats. Holy. A-Rod the legend. Ain't nothing in that zone. What is the best spot for pheasants on Hirsch? Like the top right area is an area I really like to go. Gosh, I forgot the name of the lake. There's a specific lake that I hunt above. It's the lake on Hirsch that's on kind of like the right middle that has an outpost right on it. There's a decently popular lake that's always been known as a good place for fallow, good place to hunt some geese. And it's right next to a lake, or there's an outpost right next to it. And it's on like the right middle of the map on Hirsch. Does anybody remember what that lake is called? Or even like what the outpost is called? Yes, Petersheim. Petersheim is where I go. Or Petersheim, whatever you want to call it. I think it's pronounced Petersheim. But yeah, that area right there, phenomenal for pheasants. If you go there and then run north into like the tree farms and the windmills, I have found so many pheasants there, including a diamond one. That's where I got the diamond pheasant in multiplayer. Was at that lake, or right above that lake in those tree farms. That accent was perfect. Well, it's like I couldn't say the name properly if I didn't add a little bit of an accent in there. Otherwise, like, the name just wouldn't sound the same. Did you find a great one? No, we didn't. We didn't. How do you have those colored tents? You can skin the tents. I'll show you. On PC, you just press C. On console, it'll tell you bottom right. And there we go. Ooh. Kind of like that. Oh, yes. Yes. Talk about beautiful. And because of that, we're going to do that. Really, Hunter? Come on, bro. However, because I picked that up, it won't let me put it as close to this now. Wrong type of tent as well. Yeah, if you didn't know, with these blinds, you can place them super close to a tent, but if you place the tent first, or if you place the blind first and then the tent, you can't place it as close. There's a certain order you gotta do it in. You gotta go tent first, and then do the blind. There we go. Now it's working again. That is a fancy looking tent. Love to see it. Later, Logan. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, Charlotte, it's really cool. I like that they gave us the ability to do that. Gives so much more, like, personalization to the game. Nice, Thunder. Yeah, that spot's incredible. It's so good. No worries. Keep removing. No worries. For some reason it wasn't giving me ads for YouTube on PC. Then finally yesterday it said for me to turn ads on. I felt so guilty for not watching ads without paying. Hey, it's fine, man. I don't blame anybody that uses an ad blocker. I know how annoying the YouTube ads can be. It is interesting how YouTube has decided to like crack down on ad blockers though. It is very interesting with their decision to do that. But I get why, you know, it takes away revenue from YouTube as a company. So I can see why they're wanting to do it. It's just, I don't know if it's the right decision to force people to not use it. But it's YouTube. We're used to them making some interesting decisions. Alright guys, we're at 183 kills in the grind with 19 diamonds, which is crazy. Our most cracked fallow grind ever. We're going to go ahead and jump off. This is the end of the stream. We've gone for about 4 hours now, just about 10 minutes shy of it. But I need to get off and get some editing and stuff done. But I appreciate all of you. Once again, thank you to everybody that gifted memberships, that donated, that clicked like on the stream, that was in here chatting and having fun. I appreciate you all. And we will be back tomorrow with another live stream. Peace.